Hello friends, welcome to techanalytics.com. So this session is primarily for the people who are new to the website and as well as new to the stock trading uh, concept. So we will try to help them in understanding the stock market, uh, and also as a beginner you will only see in your login ID the buy signals generated from the software, and we will see how to trade those buy signals as a learning process. uh, we will also see how to place different type of orders in the virtual account. So before we go into the details, I would like you to go to the uh, first page, which is our home page, and see some tables here to understand the market overall, how market is doing and what is going on in the market. So as you can see, the left hand side table is basically bullish and bearish crossovers signals. So we update this every day. So you will learn technical analysis, which stocks is trading above different type of averages. You will see inside the website. So for example, daily moving average, and there is another exponential moving average. So we publish daily moving average crossovers on the left side table, which we will talk in details later on. And there is a uh, signal table, which is the summary of overall market. So this is very important table. The small table will depict what's going on in the market. For example, as we are talking on 13th of June, today is Saturday, but Friday closing market says Nifty 50 large index, which has Nifty 50 top 50 stocks. Out of those 50, 37 are in the buy signal mode, and a lot of them are in the hold and the breakout and the sell. You can see this is dynamic. Every day it gets changed. Same with the mid cap, small cap. Numbers of stocks which are in the buy mode, hold mode, and breakout and sell mode. But as a beginner, you will only see a buy stock list in your account when you log into the website. You will not see the breakout and short selling stocks. And just below that, there is another table of breakout signals, which are basically because our website is used by different type of people, investor, trader, you know, so as well as the students. So this table shows which are the top 5 stocks we got breakout at breakout price, and which date there was a breakout in that particular stock, and CMP's current market price, and the target and profit. I'm just telling this quickly so that you will not feel lonely on this page. You can relate yourself with the market when you see this table. And top 10 NSE live buy signals. So this is what you will see in your login ID buy signals, but from the Nifty large cap. But this table has Nifty large cap, mid cap, small cap stock as well. And you can also open the chart, just to show you how the technical chart. This is for the Tata Motors, and in the chart you will see different values. We will talk about those in detail later on. Different moving averages and exponential moving averages, previous closing day price, current closing day price, and PE, stock code. PE below 0 means company is basically in loss. PE above, price to earning ratio, which comes from the EPS. Those are for fundamental concept we'll talk. So you can open the technical chart from the first uh, page itself, or you can go to the Indian stock chart. Okay, this is just a summary, and this is top stocks which are in the last closing day, you know, percentage wise gainer, and this is losers when you pick down. And stock by price to earning PE ratio, again, this is the highest PE stock. List of stocks which has the highest PE. For example, SAIL, Galaxo, DMart, Ajanta, and you can see the PE value, price to earning. And these are the list of stocks which has the lowest P, but we are keeping only stocks which are above zero, because there are a lot of companies which are in the loss, so we are not showing the list of companies which are having P below zero. Okay, so this is just you will when you start diving into the website, you will understand all those things. And also we have a YouTube channel link, and Facebook and Twitter. You can please follow us and like us so that you will get the latest updates. Right side I'm not going, this is for the US market, so you can ignore this. On the top of there is another table, virtual portfolio. Basically those who are using signals to learn a trading strategy, which we are going to teach you for your learning purpose. They have the net worth and the ranking, list of users. So these are the people probably still registering, so their registration process is going on, that is why you're seeing zero. But once the registration is over, they will have the initial net worth of 10 lakhs of points. And then win rate is again, winning trades, how many trades you have and what is your percentage. So we'll talk about that in detail. And the right side also the tweets we publish from our software, which stock is in the buy signal and what is the target. Target is basically your selling profit price, and the stop loss is something which controls your losses. So we'll talk when we log in into the account. So before that, I go into the detail. I would also like to show the analytics page, which is also very important to understand. See, on Friday the closing, which was closing after market data result. So in this, what we are seeing is index performance. So in Nifty there are different indexes. So those indices basically for realty, bank, PSU banks, private banks. So there's kind of grouping of each. Uh, for example, private banks. So we have HDFC, ICICI, Axis, RBL, Kotak. All these are private banks. So if money is going into that particular index, you will see green. If money is going out, outflow, I mean they were only selling on that particular day, you will see it is in the red. So metal, media and IT, they were basically loser in their indices. FMCG, finance and auto, they were the gainers, as a group. And also the sector wise, this is also important to understand, overall market wise, what is going on in the sector. That includes mid cap and small cap also. Cement, for example, telecom and healthcare. So there is a ranking, so you can, always keep an eye on this, what's going on in the sector wise, where the money is going in and when money is going out. Okay, so what we will do from here, we will simply click on the robo signal. As soon as you will log in, you will, by default, you will go to this page. So this page basically has the list of stocks which are in the buy signal mode, and published price, published date, CMP is the current market price. So if you try to understand, published price is the price where software says you should start buying this particular stock. Okay, it doesn't mean at this price you can buy. You can still buy below this price or whatever the entry price software says. So this signal was uh, published on 12th June itself, which is Friday, at 2:30. At 508 is the current price, and the published price was 474. At 474, software said buy, and at the end of the day, within 1.5 hours, maybe yeah, even not in 1 hour, you can say 2:30 to 3:30, in 1 hour the price has gone to 508, 7% up. So the profit right now is showing here is basically calculating from the published price to the CMP. Okay, so this is just for the information. But what we have to do is, from using the AI, what you have to do is, AI says, okay, re-entry, yes, and you have to buy this stock as 491. That should be your entry price. Software is saying buy at 491, not at the CMP. CMP is like MRP, maximum retail price. You go when you go to the market, try to buy something. So there is always a negotiated price and the listed price or the printed price on the package. So currently on Friday, the last price CMP was 508. So we are not going to buy at 508. We are going to buy at 491. That is something software is telling us. And target, when you buy 491 on Monday, you may get it or may not get it. That is something we will keep discussing and reviewing when we will start doing the trading. And the target for selling is 521, right? So that is something 2.5% from the CMP. But when you buy at 491, your profit will be around 6%, right? When you're going to sell at 521 and you're buying at 491 or below. And what it says, stop loss. Stop loss is something basically we are telling to the market or the broker that sell my stock or finish my trade, or you can say exit from the trade at 461 if price of the stocks start going down. Means when you buy at 491 and you are selling at 461, so you will have 30 rupees loss roughly, right? But when you sell at 521, you also have 30 rupees profit, at least in this trade, correct? So we have to place, when we do the trading, we will have to learn the strategy strictly. Selling price for the profit and selling price to stop the loss. That is called stop loss. Okay. And in this trade, the software says risk reward is 1.01, correct? Because 30 rupees profit and 30 rupees loss. So risk, it says moderate, and the PE is price to earning. That comes from the software. It calculates and print on the website. And there are some icon at the bottom. We will go through those icons. This is for the technical chart. When you click, it will open the technical chart of the Mahindra and Mahindra. Okay. So we will also see there are different averages. You can switch on and off, play with that. We'll learn, when you start learning technical analysis, you will see the crossovers, which moving average you have to follow for, for maximum profit. People follow different averages. There is no consistent methodology followed by everybody. Everybody has their own preferences. So in our software, we have put some criteria, different crossovers, and after that, we'll figure out which is the bullish signal, which is the bearish signal in the stock. For example, in this stock, you by default will see green and red. So green is for DMA, daily moving average of 20 days, and DMA 50 is red color, which is daily moving average of 50 days. So to explain you, the moving average is basically the closing price of your stock every day. You calculate for 20 days. That is for DMA 20. And DMA 50 is you calculate basically sum of all 50 days divided by 50. You will get 385 in this case, right? So for same, we have exponential moving average. The formula is complicated for that. You can Google it if you want to learn the exponential moving average formula. And then there is exponential 200 days of value, and then DMA 2050 we are already seeing that. So on the chart table, since we have opened this, I would like to explain you a little bit on the charting data here. So the stock code is the name of the stock, and the PE is price to earning, and previous day closing price and the current closing price, and today's change, how much is the change. So Thursday the price CMP was, the closing price was 474. On Friday, yesterday, after market, at least 3:30, the 508.45 was the closing price. So that two values you are seeing here, and the today's change is 33 rupees 90 paisa, which is difference of Friday and Thursday price and the percentage wise gain, and 52 weeks high in this particular stock. So if you can see the chart also, I'm just picking the top here, right? uh, I'm seeing from July, no, it's not. So last 52 weeks high is 804 and lowest price was 269, you can see here. So if somebody is trying for picking the bottom, or probably seeing the lowest, so at least 269 people who would have bought at 269, currently at price is for 508, right? So almost double from March to June. So these are different moving averages, 3 days, 5 days, 15 days, 20 days. What is your CMP uh, with respect to that particular DMA? Is 4% up. Green means, red means, we'll see red also in some cases, where you will see values in the red means stock is trading below certain percentage for that particular moving average. Okay, this is just you can start browsing, exploring more. I'm sure more you spend time on it, you will learn more. So this is the P data chart. This is very useful. We will figure out how you can use this data. For example, Mahindra, the P price to earning market is ready to give you 27 times of your earnings, and which has gone down in April was 14, right? So people started buying the stock when the price is going up, earning is constant, so the P value will go up, right? So that one indicator you are learning here, and MACD is again we publish it, should be positive for the bullish and negative for the bearish. Uh, so this is one more thing I would like to explain here for for people who are new to the stock market and new to the website. As we were talking about different indices, right? Realty Bank on the analytics page. So you can, if you want to see private bank, which are the banks in the private sector in the Nifty 50, you can see the last complete list of banks here. Uh, you click ICICI, so you will get the ICICI chart here. You know see here, it's not even crossing green, is not crossing red, what we saw in Mahindra. So you can play with it. This website, IT sector stock, you will see the list of IT sectors. Axis, Scient, SCL, Naukri, NP. So each sector has a list of certain stocks by indices and FMCG. So those who are new to the stock market must understand these indices clearly, which sector, which stock fall into which indices, and how that particular indices is currently doing in the market. Sometimes IT works well, sometimes pharma works well, sometimes banking sector stocks goes up. So you will understand that concept here. And also in the middle filter, we have Nifty 50, mid cap, small cap. So if you click or filter by Nifty 50, you will see all the stocks which are in the Nifty 50. Okay, I remove the finance. Okay, so on the left hand side, I see now from Adani Port to Ambuja, all these are Nifty 50 uh, large cap stocks list of, right? You can open their technical chart. You can do it on the mobile also, but for the beginners and the student, we recommend at least spend half an hour every day on the website, on laptop. You can see better things for the understanding point of view. Okay, so we'll go back to RoboSignal again. So we discussed, okay, this is the data you will see in every stock. So every time price gets changed, the value get also changed, target price, selling price, entry yes or no, risk reward yes or no. I mean, what is the value? So risk reward, if you want to make more money, should be minimum. Ideally 0.25 to 0.75 should be your risk reward of any stock you want to buy. For example, Eicher Motors says 0.22, it's a low risk, whereas Mahindra was moderate risk. Same with the Aurora, Aru Pharma moderate risk and risk reward is 0.81. So every time you make entry in the stock to buy the stock, your risk reward is very important. If your risk reward is high, probably you will not make money much. Let me see here. Yeah, IndusInd Bank is the right example where software the AI says avoid. It's a high risk because risk reward is 5.52. You're losing 5 times of your possibility of making money, your profit, right? So if we want to understand this example, for publish was 407 from the software on 2nd June 9:38 a.m. CMP is 528, okay, which is the Friday closing price. There was a rise of 1% on Thursday, Friday. And total profit all from published price 407 to Friday 29.55%. So that much of price has gone up. Now, do you want to buy this stock? Software says avoid, no, because risk reward is high. We will wait for the entry when the risk reward is low, correct? As we saw here or other examples. So but if you still want to buy it, so the software is saying 513 should be your entry, but it's very high risk trade. I mean, you can't, software can't stop you to buy, but if you want to still buy this, you put 513 as an entry price, and targets for selling is 525. So your CMP is already above target price, right? So possibility that price will come down and and then again go back to the target, or it will never go to the target. You have already achieved the target, and people start selling instead of buying. More seller will come to the market, and you will lose money. Your stop loss is 451.6, which is 12% from the CMP, right? Target is already hit on Friday. Software says target hit, so you do not initiate the new trade. Okay. So these two examples, what we will do now, we will jump into the portfolio side, how to use or leverage this AI data for the trading. So what we will do, we will go to the portfolio. So when you click on the portfolio, so every person who is registering on the website by default get net worth of 10 lakhs, as a virtual money, and the cash balance from at the beginning is 10 lakhs because you haven't got any portfolio or no stocks bought and sold, so no gain, no losses. So wins and losses also important. We will be measuring this, or as an individual you will be measuring how you're doing in the stock market. Suppose you have placed 10 different orders in 1 week, so how many of your trades gone profitable, how many of those are in losses? So you will come to know, okay, six trades are winning trades and four trades are losses, so you will 6-4, so 60% will be your win rate, right? So for our students, we always recommend watch your performance for 3 years and try to get cash balance positive. If you get 15%, from 10 lakhs to 11 lakh 50,000, which is 15% gain in your portfolio worth, and the win rate should be at least 50%, right? So you need to do at least 100 trades in 3 months to measure your win rates. And there is another table in the bottom which says when you start buying these stocks from the 200 or maybe 500 list of stocks available on the website. How many are in the large cap? So we know a large cap roughly 50, 51 stocks are in the Nifty. So those are all large cap. And what is the percentage of the total investment? Suppose you buy 5 lakhs of stocks, okay? Out of 5 lakhs, 3 lakhs goes to large cap, 1 lakh goes to mid cap, and 1 lakh goes to small cap. So how many stocks? So this value will show you this number of stocks, and this will show you the percentage wise. So out of 5 lakhs, if you put 3 lakhs invested in large cap, so what is your investment? Which is roughly 60%. You will see 60% invested in large cap, and 20% mid cap and 20% in small cap in this example. And remaining 5 lakh you have in the cash. So when you start buying or building a portfolio, you will see the stocks quantity, what is the average cost, transaction, how much you initially invested, in the current value, this PL, profit loss, CMP. So we will go through that one by one, and you can always go back and place or start buying stocks by clicking place order. When you go to the first time click, it will take you to this table, which are basically portfolio you are building. You can pick, let's say I pick Asian Mint, any number of stocks you can pick. For the demo purpose, I am just picking few, right? So you can see the, for example, DMart, Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Finance. So I click follow on now. So this will be, so moment you click on the follow now, you will see the portfolio watch list on the left side. These are the stocks basically we have added in the portfolio to watch, right? So on the top of it, there is a trade window. Basically this is the window you will be using to buy and sell. For example, if I click HDFC Bank, it will pop up further details for the trading side, virtual trading side. So we have got 10 lakh rupees. Our net worth is 10 lakhs, cash balance is 10 lakhs. So if I start buying and selling, we have to start from the buying first. So I'll put 10, quantity 10. I want to buy 10 stocks of HDFC. I want to buy at CMP, which is 982 here. CMP, I told you this is the last closing price, and limit price is basically negotiated price. So you can use, I'm just saying 970. I will buy these HDFC 10 stocks at 970. This is my negotiated price. Okay. So I also say, okay, stop loss is 950. Sell if price goes below 950, automatically sell. But obviously I'll have a 20 rupees per stock loss because I am selling at 950 to save my losses. And target I say is 10050. Sell this stock at 1050. In that case I'll make roughly 80 rupees, right? 50 because 970 is my buying price and 1050 is my selling price. So I'll make 80 rupees. Suppose instead of limit negotiated price, I say market price. So what will happen in that case? I'm still keeping 950 as my stop loss. I don't want to keep this stock if price goes down below 950, and I don't want to keep this stock if price goes above 1050, because in that case I'll make money. But how much? Because you're buying at 982, right? So you're buying at 982 versus limit price, which is your negotiated price, let's say 975 or 950, whatever. This is just to explain. Okay, and the moment you hit buy, the order will go into the system for you. So you go to the order history, see there was a message order placed successfully, and the moment you go to the order history, it will show you, okay, you have one active order. So when you do trading, virtual trading, you will see, okay, what is the status? It should be active, filled, or cancelled, right? Active means yet to be activated. It's in the market. You're buying. Type is limit because you're putting 975 as a negotiated limit price, as we explained, and the total cost of the order is 9,750. And target is 1,050, and stop loss is 950, and the current price is CMP 982.75. Is on 30th June at this price. Okay. So there is another two icons next to this table. Is one is for the modifying order. If you make changes, suppose you want to make 10 to 15, and the price negotiated, you know next day you see the price is going down and you don't want to buy 975, but you want to you have changed your mind. Okay, 965. I will buy 965. The stop loss I will keep at 945. Target selling price I will keep the same. So you click modify. This is very important. Order play successfully. This is very important to understand, because when you go to the market and you become active in the market, you have to, your order history is very important. What's going on in the market with your orders, and you have to be proactively modifying your orders if you want to make more money, or you want to even limit price, as we said, negotiated price. You see complete sector is going down. Why should you buy at 975? You can buy the same stock at 965 probably, right? And this is for the cancel. If you click on the cancel, this will be cancelled. There will not be any order in your table left. So I can show you by clicking the cancel. We'll do that when we place more orders. So what I'll do, I'll again go back to the, okay, portfolio. Let's see portfolio, because there is nothing, right? But since you have invested certain 9,750 something, right? So your cash balance has gone down, right? So we will not have any stocks right now, and we will go back to the trading window. Now, one more thing I would like to show you here is RoboSignal. We go back to the RoboSignal first page. That is our default page. Now, if you want to trade from this using AI support, which is basically what we are telling you should use. So you have to click on the demo trade. So demo trade will again take you to the same table, but it will fill you the data for you, right? So as you see, our entry price, which is our negotiated limit price, 491. So it will pop up all the data. 491, stop loss is 461, and the target is 521. You can still modify it, but demo trade basically using the power of AI, and the quantity you have to fill. Let's say I put 50, okay, at this price. So if I click buy, limit order placed successfully, and I go and see my order history. It says 50 quantity of this stock is active, and it's a transaction is buy. Limit 491 is my order limit price. Total cost 491 into 50 is the total amount on this order. Target is 521 or 461 stop loss, and the current price is 508. Placed on date and time, correct? So this table again we have to see, understand. Now what I will do, uh, again I click demo just for the learning. Now this time what I will do, I will pick market, and I'll keep the same stop loss, target, everything same what AI is suggesting, and I click on the buy. You're buying, okay, it's asking quantity. Let me add the quantity. I put 15 stock of market price. Market means I'll get it 4508, right? So AI is saying buy at 491 with the risk of 1 is to 1. target of 421. But if I buy at CMP 408, my risk will be much more, right? Because my profit from 508 to 521 is roughly 13 rupees, but stop loss, the losses will be more, from 508 to 461, much more than. So this risk reward is only for the entry price. At this entry, this is your risk. If you buy at CMP, it will be a different risk. So we are not showing that risk because software is only calculating what is your risk from the entry, right? You can okay, one more thing, we can do the same filtering here also. Suppose I want to see the IT stocks in my buy signal list, so you can filter. And on Friday there was a 2-3% gap down opening in the morning, so a lot of stocks hit the stop loss value. For example, Tech Mahindra stop loss 556 was hit, so you will get the message, either target hit or stop loss hit, right? So every stock has different risk reward. So once your stop loss is hit, don't try to buy that stock. Possibility that buy trend is over and stock will move into the different mode, either in the hold mode or in the sell mode. Okay, so we have to pick a stock with the risk reward 0.25 to 0.75 or maximum 1, right? So you, with moderate or low risk. So if stop loss is hit in this example, your still risk low, it's a low risk, right? If 554 is your CMP, stop loss was 556, so you're buying below stop loss here, right? So what it means, the possibility that once stop loss is hit, the downtrend or the reversal of this price will start happening. So earlier it was because this was published on 22nd May, 526, right? And you made profit of 5.28 if somebody would have bought at published price, but right, you could have bought lower too. So if I see this chart, what I'm trying to tell you is that people already made money and they've started, the selling started, right? And now it has hit the stop loss. So if you want to buy the stock at this price, that is fine. I mean, you can still buy and keep it, right? But your stop loss is hit. So there is a possibility that what if stock goes to 450 or 430 or maybe 400? So you're buying it at this price, and is going down and down and down. But there is a possibility that this could reversal also. From here the price will start going up. So as we go forward, you will see a different chart. But to understand the technical part, we have to at least avoid that stock, or you can keep an eye. Okay, if there is a reversal on Monday, then I will buy this stock because risk reward is low, right? And target is still 602. So target, AI is saying from this price, your target is 602. But if this stock is in this goes to the sell mode, then you will not see this stock name anymore in the buy signal list because it is in the short sells signal list. So for beginners, we recommend only do buying trading uh, because all the investors and people who are holding stocks for few days or few weeks, that is called positional delivery. You're buying the stock, paying to the seller and keeping the stock in your portfolio, right? But short selling is a different thing. That's a advanced stage concept where people do selling first and buying later on. So 99% of people, they do the positional buy, what we are seeing here, right? Then there's the next stage is breakout buy, where sudden spike of price happens, and the long-term investment, people who keep stocks for long, 3 months, 6 months to maybe 1 year, 2 year, those high net worth investors, that signal is different. And also, as I said, short selling. So we are not seeing any of these three signals here in this list. We are just seeing the buying. Okay, so what we will do one more demo trade here. For example, HCL. 0.47 is the risk reward, which is low, and re-entry is for 570, and CMP also for 570. So my risk reward is favorable, and the target is 598. I can buy this stock at CMP also, because system is saying 570, or you can buy below. Okay, possibility Monday it might go to 560, 65, but nobody knows. It might see the price reversal also. So what I will do, I click on the demo trade. So same chart, what you were seeing in the chart is visible here too, right? And you can tweet to the forum. If you buy, let's say I am buying 50 stocks. Okay, I say post. So with my user ID, this tweet is published on the website, and I would say go and buy 50. See, instead of the limit, I say market, and I keep 558 as my stop loss, what system is suggesting, and target is 598. You can still modify if you are free to do and buy. So you will see the order placed successfully. From the cash balance, 50 into CMP, whatever the amount is, it will be deducted from your cash balance. And if you go and see the portfolio, you will see that you have 50 stocks at CMP bought at 570. Transaction was buy. Invested amount is the current amount. There is no profit loss in your portfolio, but on Friday, the 1.3% was price reduction in the sale. Right now, here you see what I was telling you. The large cap, you have put 28,000, which is your total investment. 100% of your investment is in large cap. You don't have any stock. One is number of stock. I mean, it's not a quantity of the stock, but number of particular stock or scripts. So you have one script of HCL. Mid cap you don't have anything. Small cap you don't have anything. Now on the right hand side, as I said, there is a you can modify or add. Basically, plus is basically adding more stock. So you do another trade of 25 stocks at CMP, and you put 550. You could have used same thing here, the same values. Stop loss 558 and the target is 598. 558 and target is 598. 598. And so I am buying 25 stocks at market price with two advanced order of sell. One is stop loss, another is target. These are all both advanced orders. It's not mandatory, but as a strategy, you always use, as a beginner, always follow stop loss and target. Right? There is a possibility that you will probably make more money. I'm telling you with experience, you will make more money if you follow stop loss and target price. If you are a long investor, you still keep stop loss, but target you can change. Instead of okay, let me buy 10 more stock over here, market stop loss. I'm saying I'm a long investor for next 6 months. I'm not going to see HCL worry about. So I'm changing my stop loss to let's say 510, 10% from the roughly, right, 12% from the CMP, and target I'm saying 700. Whether it will come 6 months, 1 year, I don't care. I will not sell if 700 is not going to come, and I don't care duration also. Some long investors think differently. So if you go to the history now, we have 3 different trades for the HCL, and one of the interesting trade is what we have done last. 700 is my target, stop loss is 510, and these two below two were again AI driven trades where software was saying sell at 598, and we intentionally modified 598 to 610 in this trade. So this order history is very important. Once your order is filled or completed or executed, you will see that stock in the filled mode or status. So says we bought, because we bought market CMP, right? So there are three different orders were bought at market price, whatever their amount, number of quantity of the stock. So this data you can monitor and cancel if you cancel any order. You will see that, because we haven't got any cancelled order here, so we'll not see anything. I'll go back to the portfolio. Don't worry about today's gain, because it's calculating CMP negative. So total number of stocks with whatever is the percentage change. So ultimately matters net profit loss and the net worth. So I'll go back to the signal again. Okay, charting we have seen earlier, so I'm just quickly going through the chart again. This is important. So those who are learning and they want to become a long-term investor and trader, look for crossovers. So for your understanding sake, what I'm saying is DMA 20 is green color, should pass cross the DMA 50 days. So that is a kind of bullish signal, right? People who are buying in stocks in last 20 days took over people who are buying stocks in last 50 days. I mean the average price in that sense, right? So that is a bullish signal, and same way you will see the bearish signal. Let me see some other example where I can show you bearish signal. I think SCL was also fine. Yeah. So you will see this. This is a bearish signal. 20 days crossing negative. So price will go down. So wait for the entry and exit. If you are not following the AI. So if you want to exit the stock when this starts, because this crossover will actually lagging indicator here. Price at this point is on 19th February is 1433, where it started going down from here itself, right? But this is the confirmation. So you got the confirmation here, the bearish signal confirmation, and then see if you would have bought at sold at this particular day when there was a cross section, you would have saved this much of fall, right? And then wait for the re-entry. Then price crossing DMA 20, that is one bullish signal. So there is a possibility that again price might go down, but what it does is hitting DMA 50, and then you see the crossover crossover is happening here, and that is kind of confirmations. It shows here, right, after crossover price is going up. So that one indicator I'm teaching you here is crossover. There are different crossovers people follow, but most likely people follow 20 days crossover, 50 days, and that value we will publish on the first page. If I go back to the home page, so you can see the list of stocks which are currently uh, trading above DMA 20 crossing DMA 50. So IRCT, for example, CMP is 1425, DMA 20 is 1401, whereas DMA is 1303. So 20 days value is above 50 days, right? So this is the list of all stock currently trading DMA 2050. So you can go to these stocks only if you want to trade bullish, right? Uh, and same time you can use our signals. So our signals will have most likely those stocks in even buy or breakout mode signals, positional buy or positional buy, breakout buy. So this is what you guys have to practice every day. Look for trades and study the technical chart. You know how the chart is saying. There are crossovers or price movement, and what is the sector is saying. That is something. Second thing you have to do. If suppose you're buying pharma, so look for other pharma stocks as well. You know where is your uh, particular stock is behaving compared to the rest. So one more thing I think important to know, those who are serious about stock trading, what we have actually deep diving dashboard. So I'll show you that. That is first icon I am clicking. So this will take you to the different dashboard mode. If you open from the laptop, it will go because mobile it will not give you tabular data in very depictive way. So the positional is basically what we were seeing. These are the stocks list in the positional mode, buy mode, right? So all this list we were seeing on the RoboSignal page. This is the list. It says when published and which stock, what is the re-entry, same data, but it's a tabular format, correct? And it will also show you the profit loss and the support. Software says this green is support and red is resistance. So you'll understand support and resistance, the importance of support and resistance. So this green means these stocks are trading above DMA 50, and there is a next level of moving average 200 days. People can go up to 300 days also. So red means none of these stock currently trading DMA 200 days value. All of them are below. SCL Tech, what we saw was trading to 573. Sorry, CMP 570, and the support is 544. So that is one stock which is trading above DMA 200 days. Unilever, Hindustan Lever again trading 200 days. So that is the confirmation of bullish, super bullish. You know, Sun Pharma, Reliance, all of them are green. All of them are trading above 200 days. So that you can browse. And I would like to show you one more tab here, simple moving averages. So the data we were seeing on the technical chart, uh, sorry, this is let me close. Yeah, this data basically what you were seeing. Now we are seeing the raw data basically will help you just by numbers. Okay, this is number of days. Similarly like this, let it open. It calculates, actually it's a live data. It might take a minute. Okay, here we go. So in this page you have probably see the complete list of 200 stocks what we are using AI for. These are the list of 200 stocks including small cap, mid cap. So if you want to learn about all the stocks in the mid cap, you can filter the mid. Okay, currently in your user ID you have only Nifty 50 filtering somehow. Let me see. Yeah, the filtering only will work what access you have, but yeah, 55 is showing, correct. So one more thing you can do here is filtering of let's say private bank. You again click filter, you will see only the private bank Nifty 50 stocks. So that is a quick comparison. Now what I'm doing here is I'm comparing Axis Bank, HDFC, ICICI, all top banks, right? What is their EPS? What is their PE? You can see this is very important to understand. Every bank is a different PE. So larger the PE, the stronger the bank is. In the times market is willing to pay more price for that particular bank, stock price, because they are probably having good results, better management, or successful model, business model. There are different ways, reasons why a market is willing to pay more. So you can compare Axis versus HDFC, right? Now for the DMAs, DMA 3, 5, 15, 20, 50, 200 days, this is the data you are basically going to see. So right now it shows none of the bank is above trading above DMA 200 because everything is in red, and this is the value of DMA 200 days. 620 rupees is the DMA 200, and you are trading at 400, right? If I go back to, let's say, ICIC, let's pick this. 442 is my 200 days, and if I go back to the chart, so which is 28%, CMP is 28% roughly below the 200 days, right? So you go and see that 344 is your CMP and 442 is your DMA 200 days. So if you are a big investor or a long investor, you will always see this value as very closely. Whether stock is below 200, some people don't buy any stock if stock is below 200 days. They only buy stock which are above 200 days, right? Bullish signal and super bullish. So you can play with it. And one more thing I'll show you here is funds. We also have mutual fund portfolios. We keep adding more portfolio here. So if you click on Axis Blue Chip, it will show you only the list of stocks which are in Axis Blue Chip. It is not up to date. We do change every 3 months or 6 months. So if Axis Blue Chip would have made any changes in February, March, or we may not have that stock listed, but it can be done. So you can play with it. Some people follow a particular portfolio, mutual fund portfolio. You can browse that. Right. Let me click on Axis Blue Chip, for example. So now I'm seeing these stocks which are in the Axis Blue Chip. These are 21 stocks, right? We will do sometime detailed discussion how to leverage mutual fund portfolio in your portfolio, or you want to copy their portfolio into your portfolio like this, right? So this is what we have, and similarly we have Axis moving exponential moving averages page, right? You can browse this. So now I leave you to use robo signals. Every day you log into the website and see which are new signals, and if you want to trade, see for risk reward, and then you open the technical chart also, whether stock is coming from the bottom or is coming from the top, that type of information. And you will put a demo trade at a limit price, or you want to buy at market price. But as I told you, CMP to risk reward is not calculated. This is entry price to the risk reward is calculated. So you will have a higher risk if you buy at CMP, right? So you just go and start doing trading and place orders online, and you will come to know. And as soon as market will get changed a few times, we update every day. You will see your portfolio whether you got the stock or still waiting for the uh, trade. And if you suppose you have placed the order for the let me put one more trade here, demo for the Aisha. The Aisha is 16,000 rupees stock, so I'll put 10. Which is again roughly 1,60,000, right? So if I place limit order here, and suppose your order does not go through. uh, so what you have to do is you have to keep changing your order history by seeing the signal value. So on Monday, see, entry price could be different, right? Because CMP is a moving value. So if your CMP is moving, all these values will move: target, stop loss, and entry. So what you can do is, suppose on Monday you up to 3 o'clock, suppose your order is not filled and the price is 1% up, then you can modify your value. Okay, I want to, instead of 800, I want to buy 60,900, and you put modify, right? So actually the CMP is 857, and we have placed order at 16,910. That's fine. This is just for demo, right? So you can modify this, and you will see what's happening with your order. It's like a bidding, right? You go in the market, want to buy at 100 rupees, but the price, nobody is willing to pay or sell at 100 rupees, and you waited at 1 day, 2 days, then next day you will see signal what is the entry price, and you modify that and rebid. So you have to keep rebidding. So people get frustrated. Actually, they get frustrated and they start buying at CMP. And when you buy at CMP, you have to think that your risk reward is going to go high, and if stop loss is going to hit, you will lose more money. So your net portfolio worth will go down sharply if you keep things buying at CMP. If you want to have the maximum profit in your net worth portfolio, you should try to buy at limit price, which is negotiated price. Okay, so this is the overall concept, and we would see and review how you guys will do as a beginner. And I suggest 3 months is minimum for very new to the stock market. People who have the idea still at least go for 3 months. And for your 25% net worth portfolio target, you need at least 6 to 9 month practice. If at the end of the year, if you have 25 to 30% target profit, which is very good, because none of the mutual fund guys can do or match your 30% profit. But our AI will support you or will help you to make 30%. You never know, in one trade you might get 30%, right? Because if we have seen, if you go back and see, a lot of trades currently initiated. See, Aisha, idea 500, 565, 5 rupees 65, and CMP is 10 rupees 15, 79% profit already, right? So our AI will definitely help you uh, identify the stock, and then you have to keep changing your target and stop loss. So if you're long, you don't put target, but you must put stop loss. Okay, so that is what we have, and thank you very much, and I will talk to you. If you have any question, you can email me or WhatsApp, and we will connect on Facebook Live every week. Thank you.